Good morning, students. Myself Shokil Board from Samshakti Vidya Education Master. We have completed the first chapter during the previous lecture. From today, we are going to learn the second chapter of our syllabus. The name of the chapter is the living world. Okay. Now you know that the living world means what? All the plants, animals which are present on the earth surface. It is called as living world. Before starting this chapter, we must know the difference between living and non-living things. Okay. Now you know that in the nature some living things are also present and some non-living things are also present. During the first chapter, we have seen the three important non-living things, that is air, water and land. So these three resources are important for survival of living organisms. So these are non-living things, but they are important for us. Okay. So some things are living and some are non-living. Okay. So now all the plants, animals, then microorganisms, they are comes in the category of living things. Okay. And the objects which are present in the nature, for example, chair, fan, tube, okay, house, then bottle, these are the non-living things. Okay. So there is one picture in your textbook, diagram 2.1. The picture is given various things in our environment. So when you observe the picture in the book, what you have seen, there are some living things as well as some non-living things. Okay. Which are the living things? Boy, then girl, okay, then hen, then chickens, means young ones of the hen, then one puppy or small dog is there. Okay. Then all trees here, these are living things. Then birds are also seen. So these are the living things which are seen in the picture. Which are they? Boy, girl, then hen, chickens, after that small dog, then birds and plants. These are the living things. And which are the non-living things in the picture? House is the non-living thing. Then clouds are non-living things. Then fan is seen inside the room, that is non-living. Then lamp, table lamp is also non-living thing. Furniture, it is also non-living thing. Then one bucket is seen outside, that is also non-living thing. Okay. In the hands of the boy, there is kite. Kite is also non-living thing. Then there is one football is there, that football is also non-living thing. Okay. So in this picture, there are various living as well as non-living things are seen. Okay. So how we can categorize the living things and non-living things? There are certain characteristics in the things. Okay. There are many kinds of plants and animals around us. They show some similarities as well as some differences. Okay. In all living organisms, there are some similarities as well as some differences among the animals. Yet with the help of certain features, we can tell that they are all living things. So in the living things, there are certain characteristics due to which we are know that are living or non-living. Okay. Such features are said to be the characteristics of living things. So the features which are seen in the living things, these are called as characteristics of living things. So in this chapter, we are going to learn different characteristics of living things. The first characteristics in living things is growth. Okay. Now you know that from childhood stage to the adult stage, every animal or plant, it shows the growth. Growth is not seen in the non-living thing. For example, in our home, there is one chair. It is not, that chair is not able to increase its size or shape. Okay. It remains as it is for so many years. Understand? So growth is not seen in non-living things, but when you see the living thing, whether it is plant or any animal, it shows growth. Okay. So first one is growth. Growth is one of the important characteristics which is seen in the living thing. Now there is also one picture 2.2, growth in living things. What difference do you see between the young ones and the adult in the picture? Now there are four parts or four different pictures are seen. In the first picture, now you know that there is one small plantlet there. Then in the first picture, the small puppy or small dog is seen. Then one small girl and small boy is seen. Okay. Now what will happen in the second picture? In the second picture now, the boy and girl shows some growth. Okay, means the height of the boys and girls increases. Then the dog also grows in size and shape. Then that small plantlet is converted into a shrub. Okay, and in the third picture, what you have seen, the boy and girl becomes adult. Then dog also becomes adult. Okay, means they completed their growth. Okay, and plant also grows in size as well as in height. Okay, and in the last picture, that person means the boy and girl, they become old. Okay, means grandmother, and they become grandmother and grandfather. Now in the first picture, they small boy and small girl, and in the last picture they become old, means they become grandmother and grandfather. Okay, and there is also increase in the height and width of the plant. Okay, so in that picture you are able to see clearly all the living things are changed into adult stage, means there is a growth. Okay, in these animals. Okay, a baby grows up to become adult person, woman or man. During the period of its growth, the body gains in height and weight as well as strength. Now you know that when we are child, at that time our height is also less, our weight is also less, and our strength of the body is also less. Means we are not able to lift the big heavy load during the childhood stage. Okay, as we grow in height as well as in size, then our body strength is also increases. Okay, so these are the three characteristics: height, then weight and strength of the body goes on increasing from childhood stage up to adult stage. Okay, in the same manner, all animals grows into the adult in a certain period. For example, the growth period of earthworm is different, growth period of bird is different, growth period of human being is also different. Means the period for growth is different in different animals. The growth period in plant is also different. Understand, generally what is the growth period in human being? Means from childhood stage to the adult stage, it is near about 18 to 21 years. Okay, so human requires 18 to 21 years for the growth. So that growth period is different in different animals. You keep in your mind. Okay, find out how long it takes for the young ones of hens, cow, dog to grow into adult animal. Okay, so human having requires 18 to 21 years for the growth of the body. Okay, now on page number 10, there is one activity. Now the picture, see the picture 2.3, sapling in the pots. In that, you know that two pictures are there. So two plantlets are potted in the pot and it is tied with the help of thread. Now in the first picture of the 2.3, that thread is stretched. Okay, means one point of the or one side of the thread is attached or is tied to the plant, and other end of the thread is tied to the one nail. Okay, and it is stretched thread. And what you have seen in the second picture? In the second picture, that straight thread becomes loose. Means what? There is growth in the plant. Okay, so in the second picture, the plant grows in the height. That's why the thread becomes loose. Okay, so due to this activity, we are able to know that the growth takes place in the second plantlet. Understand? So after 10 to 15 days, you are able to see the growth in the plant. Though all living things grow, animals grow only for a certain period. Now, when you take the example of human being, we are having growth up to certain limit, means up to 18 to 21 years, there is a growth in human being. After 21 years, there is no growth seen in the human being. Means up to limited period, the growth is seen in the animal. But exactly opposite is seen in the plants. Means what? Plants on the other hand grows as long as they live. Means as long as the plant lives, the growth is seen. Means from the birth up to the death of the plant, the growth is seen in the plants. Okay. So it is an important character. Means what? In human beings or in animals, the growth of animals is limited up to certain years or certain limit, but in plants the growth is unlimited. Means from birth to the death of the plant, the growth takes place. Okay, it is the important characters in the plant. The growth of the living things occurs from within the body. Means how we can say that growth is seen in our body. Means all the organs which are present inside the body, they also grow in size. Okay. So the growth of the living things occurs from within the body. So growth is taken place from inside the body. It is not outside the body. Growth is seen from inside the body, which means that growth occurs in all parts of the body. Means the growth occurs in legs also, growth occurs in hands also, then growth occurs in our heart also. All the organs or all the body parts show the growth, and from that the whole individual becomes big in size. Okay. So in the diagram 2.4, the growth of the plant is seen. The first plantlet is the banyan tree, and second plantlet is the which tree? Coconut tree. Okay. So there are three stages of the growth of the plant. In the first picture, you have seen there are small saplings or small plantlets of the banyan tree and coconut tree are seen. In the second picture, they become big in size, somewhat big. Okay, and in the third picture, the banyan tree grows more in size as well as in height, and coconut tree is also grows in height as well as in size, and the fruits are also seen in that coconut tree. Okay. Now use your brain power. What differences do you see in the growth of trees like mango, banyan and people, and that of bamboo, coconut and taddy palm? So the difference you have seen in the mango, banyan tree. Now banyan tree, you know that banyan tree having more height and as well as width is also more as compared to mango tree or people tree. Okay. So this is all about the first point of the chapter, that is first characteristic, that is growth. Means all living organism shows growth. Okay. So there is limited period for the growth of animals, but plants grows from the birth up to the death. Okay. For the lifetime, plants shows growth. Okay. So this is the first characteristics in living thing. Then second characteristics, that is all about the food. Means for the growth, food is required. We know that all living things require food for their growth. So detailed information regarding the next points or next characteristics food is necessary for growth, we are going to learn in the next lesson. Okay. So you study regarding the concept of growth. Okay.